Hello my friends, I welcome you all to the Creative Thinkers Hub channel. Today we are going to be seeing that how we could make infographics. For that, let's take a 2-point line, make a straight line pressing Ctrl, okay, and give it an angle of let's say 30 degrees. Now we position it in kind of one corner of the whole place and take our rectangle tool, and from the line, okay, we make this rectangle which is 120 by let's unlock this and make it 25. Okay, so this is our rectangle. Now we put it on the edge, and now we are going to make a triangle in that direction. So for that we take our polygon tool, put it at 3 point, make a triangle, and let's give it a size 30 by 35. Yeah, it's good. And rotate it by minus 90 degrees. So it's in the direction that we want. Now we place it this way. So E is what we press. Okay, to keep it in the center, to keep the center aligned. Now we make this 3 mm, put it down and press Control and right key. So it will move only by 1.5. Now let's take a circle of 1.5 and keep it at all the 3 corners, or moreover uh, the connection points of the triangle. Now are we sure it's correct? Let's check by how we can check by putting this in hairline and come here. See, yes, it's correct. Okay, so there is an intersection and everything is fine. Now we copy paste that, duplicate the circle and put it in this corner in the same way. Fine. Yes, that's it. Duplicate it once more and put it at the front. Once all these 3 are placed, we are now going to use the smart fill because we want to create this object. Okay, so fill in all the places. Yes, that's it. So we want to create a rounded edge triangle. That's what is happening. So we select all of them very carefully, need be zoom in also, and weld all of them together. So it becomes one object, just like what you can see. Now you just delete all these circles and take this and align it to the base and the center. So this is what it is. Okay, now I think the arrow is a little small. Let's make it big. Okay, we lock it and make this let's say 40. Yeah, this looks good. 40 is good. And now we give this a fill again, give it a no outline, and we weld both of them together. Okay, once this is done, then we duplicate it and we keep it here. Now I'm just doing this right now so that I know how many spaces I'm getting, and how big this is and things like that. We can, let's do one thing. We want 5 of them, so let's place this slightly higher and extend this line. Okay, now we give these 4 colors at least. We don't know, once we've deleted that 5th one, we don't know its position. So give nice bright colors in infographics, and we copy paste our loreps and ipsum over here. Now this has been taken from the internet. You just type lorem ipsum and you will get the whole text from the internet. Okay, There is nothing like copyright in this, so you don't need to worry. Okay, lorem ipsum is used practically everywhere. Now we take a ellipse, let's say 5 by 2, okay, and we place it exactly at the node. So because we are going to curve it from there. Now, okay, let's let this one be. We duplicate this line, copy paste the line, and then we put it exactly at this quadrant point. Okay, and similarly that line should that line should follow that first line and hit the quadrant again. Okay, so this is what we get. Now fill both of them and then take a rectangle of 3. Okay, just the width should be 3 and length we'll adjust this way. See, okay, so don't worry about the length. You can make it bigger, smaller, however, and make sure that now you convert the rectangle to curves and adjust it accordingly with the help of the pick tool. Fine. Now once that is done, you weld all of them together, okay, and trim the lower part, and then again trim the back part of the arrow. So that is complete. Okay. Now what we do is that we come here, copy this, delete all these. We have to group that, copy this, and so this is what it is. And we give them the necessary colors. Fine. So let our last color be orange, which we had not selected before. Fine. Now we give it a shadow. Let this shadow be in this direction so that there is depth and it's moving in the frontward direction. We don't want any shadow coming in the behind. So let this be 4.5 and minus 1.5. Okay. So we get a defined value in case we don't know what to do. So you copy, paste the shadow effect in all the remaining ones. So there is synergy and the angle and everything is the same. Now we work on the small part and give it a medium glow, inner shadow, black color, and that's it. Now just copy paste this shadow all throughout. Fine. And we are done. Now what we do is select all of them and group them. That is each and every one with their shadow. Okay. So that's what we get. Fine. Now we delete this line because now there is no use of it. We are getting our curve that is moving outward. So that line, the use of that line is complete. Now you take 10 point, we make this font 10 point, shift page up and zoom in and okay, let's first we use the envelope tool and see what's happening. Okay, so we delete all these unnecessary nodes because we don't want them. Now we delete half of this. Let's full force justified so we know exactly how it's going to look and make it to the size that we want. Yeah, here, and this should come to the edge of this one. Yeah, there, edge of the lower circle. Now what we do is select all this and delete it. Once that is done, reduce the size of this and select the arrow and press E. So it will come at the vertical center. Now once that is done, we use our ellipse tool and we envelope tool and we come here. Okay, so you select this, make this straight, select this and again let's make it straight first. and then we'll make this straight because the arrow is straight now. Okay, that one side may be angular, the other side is straight. So that's how we can work around this. Now take the number 1, make it bold and make it center aligned. Why we are making it center aligned? Because all 2, 3, 4 should follow the same thing. Now make it yellow again and give it a shadow, inner shadow. Okay. So what happens when you give an inner shadow? It gives you the 3D kind of a look. Now it's looking this way. Let's do one thing. No, I don't think it's that deep. Let's increase the steps. Okay, let's increase the steps. 36. No, this is too much. 20. No. We could do away with a little. Let's see, 13. Okay, let's make it 10. I think 10 should be good. Okay. Now what we do? Duplicate this. Come here and make this number 2. Okay. Now what we do? See, now if you have, then this, if you duplicate, then it's going to work this way. First one we had copy pasted. Okay. So that's how it's going to be. So you have to work accordingly. Now we'll align all of them. So you keep this way, make sure that so I think, yeah, that's good. And CE. Now take that same rectangle and duplicate it all throughout, and all of them you select and make it CE. That is vertical and horizontal alignment. Now delete them. Let the first one be. Okay. And this we copy the shadow. Once that is done, we change our color and copy the shadow. Now duplicate, copy paste this and keep it here. Oh, so we are not getting a right alignment. Let's do one thing. We take this and put it here. Once that is done, press E again and we duplicate all of these and we keep it this way. We duplicate our text and we put it exactly where our border of the boxes and duplicate it again. Now again, just to cross check, we are going to select this arrow and press E. And now we can very well get rid of all the boxes. So this is our complete. Now we put a circle. Okay. Now, if your text is less, you could very well reduce the size of the arrows and hence giving you more breathable space. Now this looks a little tight. Okay, there is a reason to it. Now let's get into wireframe because we need to make this line longer. Okay, the reason we want that is because we don't want this line to interfere with what we are doing next. Okay, enhance. Now select all of them and group them and select the circle, press this and press E. So it comes exactly in the center of this particular structure. Now let's make the circle 80, copy paste it and make it 75. No, I think 75 is too big. Let's make it 77.5. Yeah, because why we doing that? Because we need a very thin line that is going to create that. So we trim this and reduce the inner circle. And now what we are going to do at the outer circle, we are going to make our connection points. So we take our 2-point line, press Ctrl and release. So the line is straight. Select the circle and align it center to the center, CE. Duplicate this and copy paste this and do it at 45 degrees. Now the center is moved. Okay, we make it at 90 and so on and so forth. Okay. Now you take a circle of 3 mm and duplicate this and make it 6 mm. Okay. Now we select both of them CE. Okay. So they both are got the same center and we just keep it right now at closest to our points. Duplicate and we place all of them. Once this is done, now what we are going to do is take this circle and keep it exactly in the middle. Okay, so for that we unlock this, make our inner circle first 60 by 60, let's say, and copy paste the circle and make it 78.75. Why? Because it should be 80 minus 1.25. So it will come exactly in the middle. Now you take all these, take the centers and align it with in the intersection with the circle. Cool. Now we are done. Now you delete this middle circle. Fine. So we are done with all of them. And we give the big circles our first colors, that is yellow, purple, blue, green and orange. Once that is done, what we are going to do now, we are going to work on the small circle. So, and here we will leave the big circle over here. So select all the small circles, shift page up. Okay. Now this has to be purple, this has to be blue, green, orange, this yellow, and let's give this color red, and therefore the small circle also red. Now select all of these, make sure that unnecessary things are not selected, this inner circle also, and give them a no outline. So these are complete. Now what we are going to do is make a final thing that is going to connect all the circles together. So use the smart fill tool, click here. Okay, I think this is going to make it difficult. Let's make it page up. Yeah, so now we can make the connector comfortably. Okay, use our purple now and select this and this. See, if our circle was behind, okay, we would not be able to make this connection. So similarly, fill all of them with these colors. Green, done, then purple, and last we will fill it with red. Okay, so our connectors are complete. Now what we are going to do is just come here, select this outer one and select all these lines that we made and delete them. We are done with this. Select this, remove the center circle, group all of them. Okay, and give them a shadow. Oh, what's happening? Why is the shadow not coming? Oh, okay, it was inner glow. So make it outer glow. Let's do one thing. Let's copy this only. Okay, we copy this shadow. So everything is in the same line and with the same intensity also. And this also we will come here and copy the shadow of the 1, 2, 3, whatever. So this looks like a bulging button. Okay, now let's type some text here. Okay, let's go goal to achieve. Okay, so because this is our final goal that person has to achieve. Now let's use a font Bambino. Let's see how this looks. This is a nice font. No, there is a problem with the G. Okay, never mind. We'll make it big and C first. Okay, so turn this and increase the size. Oh, okay. Take this, shift page down. Select this, the bulging circle and CE. Let's try another font. Banco. No, Banco is all capitals, doesn't work. Let's try Banner. Yeah, this is a good font. It's bold enough also and it works fine. Okay, give it a 36 point CE. So this is now we make our final connectors, which are going to connect to these, the arrows to the dots. Now take control, take a Bezier tool and keep pressing control and make these arrows. How do we make these arrows? We have made lines and put arrows on pointers on both the sides. Okay, and increase the point size to 1. Done. Now take this other one and this way. Again, point size 1 arrow and so on and so forth. Okay. This one we might have to adjust. Okay, this is good. And the last one. Okay, we are done. So friends, if you really like this video, please like, subscribe and do not forget to share, because only sharing increases knowledge. Thank you.